Troubled water running cold. This time can heal with this wound. Long before you go, was there something I could do better? On to the song. Let's go. Giggity. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Hi, I'm Big John TW, and this right here, this is my stream. Let's go. Woo, woo. Oh my God. Can you say what is today? What? Today is Friday. Oh, we finally made it, chat. We finally made it. We made it to the day of Fry. Let's go. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go, chat. All right, so it's Friday. It's Friday night. We're gonna party hardy. Let's see if we can get some people in the chat, get some people in the group. Let's go. Yeah. We want to start up some. We want to start up some. Want to start up a little something. Hey. Yeah. What can I put into enchant demon? Reduce endurance cost, range. Nothing. Hell on earth. All right, so nothing really there either. Neat. All right, chat. All right. So I imagine then I probably need to send out the all call. And yes, this is an all call for everybody that's watching. Probably it's me, myself, and I, all three of us. I got this. That's why I'm an MM. This is me, myself, and I. You're all right. All right. See here. There we go. Yeah. Well, I'm already here. And, they're not. So we're gonna go ahead and attack over here. Oh, incoming. All right. Did you replace that one? Another one I gotta replace. All right. Okay, everybody focus on that biatch. Let's go. Oh, bullshit. Huh. Did they leave? How did they leave? How did they get around me? Hmm. Oh. Oh, they went that way. All right, everybody just get them over there. All right. Yes, sir. We got this. Okay. Now, what are we going to do for the next few minutes? So, for the next few minutes, if we like, we can just go around and try to do a side mission. Oh, got team teleport. Here. Okay. We can do it. What do I want to do? Do I really want to do this? Everybody, let's go. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't really think I want to do this. There we go. Knock him on his ass, chat. Knock him on his ass. Look at that. Look at that. Beat him while he's down. Don't let him get up. That's what you got to do. All right. I probably need to heal you. Let's see. You need fortitude. We're gonna give you clear mind. All right. All right. Everybody just hit him. Hit him hard. Hit him hard, chat. Hit him hard. There we go. All right. Everybody. Give it to him. New boss. New boss. New boss has entered the field. All right. Oh yeah. There we go. That's what we need right there. Now we made a leeway. We got some room, some breathing room. I'm just gonna jump over here. And then I'm gonna do this. There we go. Sure. I'm always willing to team up. There we go, there we go. All right, so we'll leave that. We'll leave that there. We're just gonna leave that there, chat. We're just gonna leave it there. Yes.
I will send you to Jesus.
Go. All right. And I'm all down. I'm all down. As an MM, I'm all down. I don't even know what this person is. I'm just always down to team up. So if you guys are on and you guys are playing, let me know. 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 All right, so let's see here. I wonder who I chose before, though. I don't even know what new contact I got. I probably should have paid more attention. Never lost hope. Who? Okay, you know me and Discord.
Hey, Big John.
What up? What up?
Hey, hey. I'm just
finishing my daily on Star Wars, and I will join you soon in COH, okay?
All right, bet. Oh, what up, Miner? I wonder if you're in my Discord. Um, oh, let's see here. Invite people. Um, there we go. So, all right, so that's to my Discord. All right, so huh. Okay. I like that. You look hot. Ah, didn't like that. Hey, they're right there. I was not expecting that. I thought I had some distance to run. Negatory. All right, let's see if we can shake this up. Wow.
Hello.
Jeez. Hello.
Big John.
Hey, what's up?
The hell are you doing, boy? Where the hell you been?
I've
Been
been
trying to
here.
get a hold of you all week.
Wow, what's up?
Bro, you would not believe it.
All right, what am I not believing?
You know, well, first of all, do you believe in the supernatural?
I do.
I believe some people do.
You ain't gonna believe what I saw.
What did you
Sunday
see?
night. Well, actually, Saturday night. It was Saturday night. Holy shit. So, you ever hear the story about those night walkers on the road?
Yep. I've seen those before.
Yeah. So, this is according to what was told by my old man when I asked him what was going down. He said that a couple of ambulances were over in the town, around over by the Casey's, right across the street from the old Come and Go.
Okay.
So I asked him, all right, and so apparently somebody died. So Saturday night, I run over to the Kamago to talk to a friend. She works the overnight shift, and recently there have been some robberies in the area. And she's a small, petite woman working at a convenience store at night. So naturally, she gets a little spooked every now and again.
Okay.
So what happened is that I hung out with her for about a couple of hours, and then it starts to rain, and it's like coming down really hard. So I get in my car, take off, and I just live just down the road, like maybe literally 2 miles down the road. Not very far.
Okay.
I get out to about I'd say 15 yards out of the driveway, and it's pouring rain. I see a woman in a red dress, long blonde hair, walking down the side of the road. My high beams are on. My high beams hit her.
Okay.
Her dress and her hair are glowing, like lit up, but her skin is like completely gray, like it's concealed in shadow. My high beams hit her, and all of a sudden, I felt the feeling of dread come over me. Now, I've never experienced anything like this before in my life. Where
Okay.
you hear stories about this, but you never actually experience it. I believe in ghosts now. Oh fuck yeah, I do. Because when she was walking, the rain was not hitting her. Like, it wasn't affecting her. If it did, the red dress would be soaked and sticking to her. But it was slowing. And it's coming down hard. You can't convince me anything else. No, that was real right there.
Yeah, like Captain, I had the same experience like you, but instead, the lady was wearing a white dress and she had black hair, and the black hair was covering her face.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, that sounds pretty cool.
Cool? That's terrifying, dude.
Well, I have nothing to relate to that, so to me it's just kind of neat. I don't know how I would take it if I saw it, but
because you can drive along, mind your own business, nothing, and then you see a woman in a long red dress out in the middle of nowhere.
What you do, right?
Rain. What?
You know what you do, right? You turn around and get the fuck out of there.
Oh, I was already going in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Wait, I know what you do. You mind your damn business and just keep going.
That's true.
I see nothing. I see nothing.
What'd you see? I ain't seen no shit. I ain't in no shit. I ain't doing no shit. I ain't seen shit.
And Captain,
Shit to
that's
shit.
considered a urban legend. Oh, you know that, right?
The what?
A urban legend.
Yeah, urban legends. Yeah, like the ones of oh god, Resurrection
girl.
Mary. Have you ever
Yeah.
heard of that one?
Yes. Like when you see a girl, the urban legend is when you see a girl, a lady, any type of wearing red or white dress, black hair, blonde hair, covering her face. Supposedly that is a wandering spirit.
Wandering spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, probably. The thing is, I sent a text message to my friend over at the gas station. Now, she is what you would consider a sensitive to that kind of thing. You know, she does tarot card readings and things like that.
Well, same here.
So I sent her a text message, and at the same time, she got chills up her spine because she started to get a ringing in her ear. Now, you see, anybody who's ever had tinnitus, you know about ringing in your ears, right?
Yes.
Well, with her, it's usually because the spirit's trying to communicate with her. And I sent her that text message, and the spirit was going in the direction of that gas station, which was the only place that was open at that time. Because it was 2:45, 3 o'clock in the morning when this happened. Yeah, close to the witching hour. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Hold on, there you go. That's the one problem. You were driving around at 3 a.m. because shit happens at 3 a.m.
No, 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 no. Here's the problem. You were sober at 3 a.m.
That is true.
See, I knew I could find a root cause to this.
Dude, I'm on chemo. I can't drink alcohol.
Huh, my dad did. Well, I mean,
yeah,
he drank very little, but he did drink every now and then.
Yeah, I can't.
Ah. Well, then you probably don't want to do that. How about this?
Yeah.
I drink for you.
I'll drink to that.
Same here.
Yeah, raise a bottle of water to that. Hell yeah. So yeah, no, that's happened. I told you about my car wreck, right?
No.
I didn't tell you I got into a car wreck.
Nope.
Yeah, excuse me, really? Have we
Who'd
not
you
talked
hit?
in a while?
No, we haven't talked in a while.
I didn't hit anybody. I got hit.
Uh-huh. Who'd you hit?
No, it was for real. I was taking my one of my cats back from the vet office, and I was traveling down the road, and a truck driver hit me. Back to my daily driver, and got me good. I swear to God, no, they'll give anybody a fucking CDL anymore. So, yeah, no, I'm kind of messed up right now, but I'm all right. Kitty's all right. Car's a total loss. And of course, apparently the truck driver doesn't have any insurance through the company.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
That's next to impossible. Are you talking about like a semi, right?
A serious potential lawsuit at this point.
It sounds like you own a trucking company.
Huh?
Sounds like you own a trucking company.
Yeah, no, but if it's something like that, I don't want it. I'll own the ass in court, but yeah, that's about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
people come and go. He's probably fired already. But I mean, yeah, I wouldn't. Who would own a trucking trucking company and not have insurance? That's
yeah, because that in itself is shady as fuck. Am I right?
well, yeah. I mean, for one, you're automatically at fault.
Yeah.
I mean, as a truck driver, you're automatically considered at fault anyway because you're the professional. But man, that doesn't even make good nonsense, especially not for a company. How do you get loads when you can't prove that your rig is not insured? I mean, that.
Sure, well, you can falsify paperwork and you're good at that shit. If you're basically just running a scam business, then you can do just about anything if you know what you're up to. If you know how to spoof paperwork. So, and if it's like, cause like, all right, so.
No, the reason why I say that is because where I work, we deal a lot with trucking companies and individual trucking companies, and any truck that comes in our lot, we have to verify their insurance. So it's literally, not only is it call them, you're literally calling their insurance to validate who the company is, what they have, and what policies they hold. Because
well, I don't know what's going on.
I mean wow,
Yeah.
that's mind blowing.
Well, Welcome to 2022. Better yet, welcome to Earth, third rock from the sun.
Man.
So, what you playing, Big John?
I am playing an MM on Excelsior. As for right now, we're just doing
Oh, you must be busy.
Oh no.
All I'm doing is sitting here at work and I'm bored, and I saw that you were on, and so I decided to come pester you for a little bit.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, shit, I haven't gotten to talk to you in like forever and a half, so yeah, of course I want to come and talk to you.
Okay. Well, that's kosher.
Anyway. Well, I just, this is fun. Besides, we haven't got to talk, I haven't gotten to play with you in a while. Then again, I've been trying to stream, but I haven't had much success.
So why haven't you had much luck? You would think I would be able to talk. Why haven't you had much luck streaming?
New job, dude. New job. I guess I'm betting I didn't tell you about my new job.
You had mentioned that you had recently got a new job, but you're doing the same thing, I guess.
I'm working days now instead of nights.
All right.
So it's got me all kind of fucked up with my schedule. I'm not able to stream during the daytime anymore. Like, if I really wanted to, if I really fucking pushed myself during the weekdays, I could probably sneak out a stream probably in the early hours of the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's all if I go to bed properly at night. But I'm like, shit, I've been working nights for so long. This is how messed up my body is. I only get to sleep 4 hours at a time.
All right. That's normally a good night.
I only sleep for about 4 hours and then I'm up again. So, yeah. So I try not to do that very often, but yeah. But what are your weekend plans?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go on a bike. I got it recently. I bought an e-bike, so I've been itching to go out on a bicycle ride.
You live in a house or an apartment?
House.
Okay, good. Yeah, I was gonna say never ever buy an e-bike unless you are able to carry it yourself and keep it in your apartment. Because I've had friends who own e-bikes and they've gotten ripped off, or battery power packs have been ripped out and all this other crap, and I'm like, wow.
All you got to do is take it off. I mean, the battery pack for one on mine is it is it's under a lock and key, so it's got a key to take it off. But also, I mean, you could just take it off and take it with you.
Yeah, but that still doesn't mean that they won't rip off the bike, though.
The rest of the bike is pretty much worthless without the battery.
Yeah, but you can order replacement batteries.
Hey, I've been looking at that. Funny you should mention that.
Oh boy.
Apparently I got a Chinese bike. I got a Chinese-made bike, which is honestly not something abnormal or strange. What's abnormal or strange is that I can't seem to find a replacement battery for it.
What?
Yeah. The number one thing on a bike that will go out, I can't seem to find it.
Try taking the dealership directly. There should be like an 800 number you call.
I mean, I found the company. I found where they still sell them, but they just don't sell. They don't sell batteries.
Well, maybe because of the lithium shortage, they can't afford to. That's my guess.
Well, look, we need service parts. Damn it!
You're speaking to preaching to the choir, buddy. There are certain things that we need, and we just can't get anymore.
And
Like I said,
yes.
welcome to 2022.
Hookers and blow.
And this is why we can have no good things. No,
It
this
is.
is why we can have no nice things.
Is why we can't have nice
Wow,
things.
I can't. Holy shit! I didn't realize he was Peter Cullen, the guy that does the voice of Optimus Prime for season 1 today.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, didn't realize he was that old. Probably here sometime soon. We're gonna end up losing him.
We had kind of a
Sad
scare.
day when that happened.
We kind of had a scare for that guy that played Leave It to Beaver. What, a few days ago? Somebody was reporting that he had died. At
He
what
is.
age?
He is
At-
dead.
No, he didn't. No, that was misannounced it. That came back out later on in the day that he wasn't actually dead.
Probably getting close to it though, I bet.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I gotta know, what do you think about Daredevil making a comeback? Because like apparently they're doing a Disney Plus series called Daredevil: Born Again.
Yeah, that right there scares me about it.
Question: is it continuation of the Netflix series or like a whole new series?
Same
It's
actor.
based off- yeah, it's based off the Netflix series. So Charlie Cox is going to be returning as Daredevil.
Good. Okay, that's a plus sign.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a plus. I'm hoping that they actually get all the other actors to come back too. I am concerned though because Daredevil made a cameo appearance on the She-Hulk trailer, and all of a sudden, all the attention that was on She-Hulk is now on Daredevil. So, I mean,
Okay. Well, first of all, She-Devil. Okay, historically speaking, She-Devil has been like the Hulk, and never really been good at solo movies. Okay.
Oh, you mean She-Hulk, not She-Devil.
Well, She-Hulk.
Yeah, you said She-Devil.
Sorry,
Yeah, you said
She-Hulk.
She-Devil.
She-Hulk has never been good at movies as solos. Okay, never. So the idea that she's coming out with one, that really is not a big surprise. It's really not. I don't believe it would ever garner the excitement because it's been done multiple times. But that being said, the idea of bringing back someone that's beloved, yeah,
like Charlie Cox's Daredevil, which I'm sorry for those who were fans of Ben Affleck. He was not a good Daredevil. But it takes.
Whoa, pause somehow. Ben Affleck Daredevil never happened. That was terrible.
Right? But you know, it takes like a terrible movie, a terrible superhero movie, for an actor to find the right film. I mean, take a look at the track record. Chris Evans, he was the Human Torch. Then he found his niche as Captain America, right? Mm-hmm. And then we have Ben Affleck. He found his niche as Batman, which, by the way, he's coming back in Aquaman 2. He's coming back as Batman.
No, for funny story about Chris Evans and him being the Human Torch. Once he got his role as Captain America, his playing Human Torch never happened.
Yeah, like I said, it takes a failure to become a success. Without failure, you can't appreciate success.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Then where was Hugh Jackman's failure?
He was amazing Wolverine.
Oh yeah, he was Amazing Wolverine, and there could never be another like him.
Yeah.
No. Where was his failure?
His failure?
Re-Steel, the
Logan's
boxing
film.
a robot movie.
Yeah,
That
no, there you go.
that was
There you go.
no. That was
Yeah,
that
Real
came out.
Steel. That
Real
was his
Steel. Hold on,
failure.
hold on. Real Steel came out after Hugh Jackman had already played Wolverine in the Amazing X-Men.
Oh, it did?
Exactly, and he had to go back because he couldn't cut it
Well,
as
no,
anything else.
like
That's
like
why
you
he's a
said,
Broadway actor
you've got. He was always a Broadway actor.
But he had to, but he can't. But since he can't physically do the stuff for Wolverine anymore, because I've seen his workout regimen. I've seen his workout regimen.
It's really hard.
And
You know that,
good
right?
Lord, oh my God, I've never seen anybody bust ass before lifting the weight to go to the training shit that these people that do superhero films are. It's insane. The diet they have to go to, the training exercises they do, it's like an entirely, like they have specialists that specifically train Hollywood actors to be in superhero films.
Like,
That's how big the superhero genre has gotten in the movie industry. And in order to maintain a certain look, a certain, just like body shape and whatnot, and maintain it throughout the shooting and whatnot, they have to maintain this diet. They have to maintain the exercise. They have to just be super careful about everything they go through, especially in the stunts that have to be done. Some of them have to require the actor to actually do certain things, and they have to be very careful about that kind of stuff. So, not to mention Hugh Jackman, how old is the guy?
I think already in his 50s.
Yeah, he can still do it. It's just that I think that the Old Man Logan thing was kind of it. But
Honestly, Terra 2, that was like, besides Reversal, doing Old Man Logan was not his great performance.
say that again.
See,
Like when like Hugh Jackman did Old Man Logan, it wasn't not his great performance. It wasn't that good.
Well, yeah, because I never saw it because I've read the Old Man Logan comic.
It's really
and
good.
I was not a fan of those.
It's really good.
And yeah, I was not a fan of those because I know that Logan ages very, very slowly, and I know that they wanted to do an Old Man Logan based movie because Hugh Jackman isn't exactly a spring chicken, but 50 is the new 30 anymore, isn't it? That's what they keep saying.
Mm-hmm.
So but I think that if we want to be honest, I know that the order was out of whack, and I know that's what you were getting at, Big John. But I think that I think Real Steel was kind of his failure on that, because even he said, during one of the outtakes, when he was trying to pry open a lock with a crowbar, the cutscene, the blooper was, "Where's Wolverine when you need him?"
see, I would actually argue that it's less of a rite of passage, like you kind of make it seem, and more of just a luck of the draw as to what they chose for a first hero.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. That's a good one. But like I said, trial by fire, I guess you want to say.
Okay.
And they're I know that they're trying to find another person to play the MCU Wolverine. I know that they're trying to find one. And I'm just sorry, but much like Chris Evans playing Captain America, or Robert Downey Jr. playing Iron Man, or hell, even Chris Hemsworth playing Thor, there is just no substitute. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. Period.
Okay. I got a question now. Which Constantine is better? Keanu Reeves or the other guy? I forgot his name.
The other guy, definitely.
Yeah.
The other guy,
People
definitely,
say,
because...
people say Keanu Reeves Constantine was way better.
No. No. Just because you put a big title name character actor on a movie doesn't make it a good movie.
Yeah.
And we've all seen movies like that where it's improvement. Keanu Reeves, fine actor, absolutely. Everybody loves him. All the stuff that he's done, yeah, it's good. Some of it is pure gold. But sometimes, even sometimes we will have box office bombs, and that happens, unfortunately. And I think his Constantine was one of those.
Yeah.
But but that's just a personal opinion. Opinion.
Yeah, like another case that people like, the guy who plays Lucifer, right? On the TV show, he's a British actor, right? And like he did an amazing job in that role.
Yeah, and then like didn't his version of Constantine, when DC chose his version of Constantine to do Justice League Dark.
Yes.
I wanted to say it was the live action version of him in the CW in the Arrowverse, and then they did the animated series stuff.
Yes.
Or it could be the other way around, but I'm pretty sure it was the live action, then it was the animated.
No, first it was his live action TV show. It got canceled, and then that Constantine character got into Legend of Tomorrow. After Legend of Tomorrow, they did the Justice League Dark anime series.
Yeah, and don't forget he was also in John Constantine was also in Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Yep.
He was in that one too. And I love the fact that they brought oh god, I can't even remember the guy's name. He plays the devil on that one TV show they have on Netflix. I can't think of the name. The name escapes me. His name escapes me. Oh fuck. What is his name? Lucifer. The guy, the TV show Lucifer. They got the actor that plays Lucifer. Yeah, Tom something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Tom something. Yes, Tom something. Yes.
Yeah.
They got him back to play his role again.
Yeah, and they got him to play Lucifer on that in the Crisis on Infinite Earth, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so sorry. He plays an excellent devil.
Yes, he does.
It's good. It's really good. So yeah, no, but like I said, there are certain actors that will always dominate in certain roles.
Yes.
And they're trying to recast Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. They're trying to cast somebody else for the role.
They can
for the MCU, and
they can't do that because
I know that
it's always going to be Wolverine no matter what.
And I know that there's talk about bringing Ghost Rider into the MCU.
I thought he was in the MCU.
No, he wasn't. He's not in the MCU at all. I mean, that's. But I think from what I heard, they're gonna go. They're not. It's not gonna be Johnny Blaze.
Which Ghost Rider they're doing the TV show version or the actual movie version of Ghost Rider?
I think they're going to do the actual movie version. And honestly, nothing against Robbie Reyes, but you really can't be a Ghost Rider driving a Challenger. Hence the name Ghost Rider.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're still you're still riding in a car.
No, you're driving a car. You're not riding. You being a passenger in the car.
You're just like
driving a car is different. Words
argument
matter.
the same. Yeah, words matter. Then the same can be said for driving a horse.
No, you ride a horse, not drive. You ride a horse.
No, you ride a trail. You ride a trail. Otherwise, you have to steer, which means you're not riding, you're driving. See, it's a play on words. In reality, what you just said, when you just said words matter, The problem is that you are using it to something where the words that you use is not exactly what you do. And then saying, well, see, words matter. You don't ride a horse because you have to steer it. You drive a horse, just like you drive everything else. Unless you're on a trail, and then you ride it because the horse already knows the trail, and it's just taking you back.
I'm just, like I said, I think that it's still riding a bike, driving a car. That's how people look at it. And that's how most people look at it. The way you describe it, only a small fraction of people look at it that way. Okay,
what I'm saying is this. No. Yeah, I'm not either. What I'm trying to tell you is, though, if you were to actually do exactly what you said and ride a bike, then that would mean you'd sit on the bicycle and it would just go. The same way you would ride in a car. Even if you drive the car, even when you drive the car, you're still riding in the car.
That is true.
Yeah, but when you're riding a bike, you're actually fully in control of the bike. When you're riding in a car, you're usually a passenger in the car. Driving a car means
because I can go for a car. I can go for a car ride, and I don't have to have anybody else with me.
We call that a cruise.
See, it's still a car ride, isn't it?
It's like semantic. It's semantic, but I think, from what I understand, they are going to be bringing in Danny Kent for the next Ghost Rider. He was the 1990s version of the Ghost Rider when they reimagined the book when the second Rider came out. And it wasn't actually him that made the deal with it. If he wasn't infused with the power of the Ghost Rider, it was his bike. Which,
well, now, how did an inanimate object make a deal with the devil?
You'd have to read the book. From what I see, I have the book, the first issue of the Danny Kent Ghost Rider. Short story, him and his girlfriend got jumped by a bunch of, they decided to take a shortcut through a junkyard. They got jumped by some gang members. He got shot. He picks her up, and they take refuge in like an old shack, and there is a brand new bike. Doesn't look like it should even be there, right? And so he's covered in her blood, and he is still pissed off right now. So he grabs the bike, and in an explosion of fire and light, he has become the Ghost Rider, and he's taken off with her on the bike with him. And it's like this. I would have to read over the book again, but just like when the rider can imbue certain objects with his power, it's something along those lines, where the bike was infused with the power of the rider. So, and I think it was he said something in his head. I can't remember, but just like when Robbie Reyes, when they in the Agents of Shield, when his when the car exploded, he sent, he wished out for somebody to save him because he wanted vengeance, and that's when Johnny Blaze showed up. And they didn't confirm it. It was Johnny Blaze, but it was somebody who had the power of the rider, and they infused him with the power, transferring the spirit from. And honestly, there's so many different versions of the Ghost Rider. It's just hard to keep up anymore. Like, I know that, God, in the Incredible Hulk 1990 cartoon, they ran across an entire legion of Ghost Riders.
Yes, because okay. First of all, a Ghost Rider is actually a type of demon. 1, 2. You can't have a Ghost Rider if he's not riding in anything. They don't have Ghost Walkers. So
No, but they were being infused with the power of the rider. The power of the rider is like you said, it derives from a single corrupted angel.
Well, it's
I
from a
can't
demon,
remember.
yeah.
Mephisto fought and defeated this angel and then enslaved him, and then uses his power to empower his as they call him the herald of the devil, or the devil's bounty hunter. I guess is a more appropriate term. And then but you know, it's like I said, there's like so many versions of it out there. This is why I hate the multiverse, because it's so hard to keep track. But you know, the Ghost Rider is like one of my favorite characters. I think it's because of every single time you see a Ghost Rider, they have sold their soul to the devil for a good reason. It wasn't for selfishness. It wasn't for personal gain. It was for the right reason, whichever that might be.
Okay,
Except for Carter Slade. He was except for Carter Slade, he was kind of a
if you follow the story of Ghost Rider, that's the way all Ghost Riders are. That's the way the story of the rider is.
Yeah, except for Carter Slade. But then that's getting into the cinematic universe, and I don't know. So like I said, there's so many versions of it. Multiverse has, you know, the multiverse theory just kind of screw things up as you go along. But Carter Slade, he did it for greed. He did it for power. So any other writer did it for the right reasons. They like Danny Ketch. He did it because he wanted vengeance for what happened to his girlfriend. Johnny Blaze, he did it to save his father's life. Or technically, depending on which version of the comic book you go with, it was his stepdad, Barton Blaze, and then in a different one, it was somebody else that raised him, like a stepdad. So, yeah, but he did it for saving somebody else. It wasn't for selfishness. But Carter Slade sold his soul to gain power, because basically to save his own skin. He did it to save his own skin because he was on trial. He was a corrupted Texas Ranger. Now there was a reason why the devil chose him, or Mephisto, I guess you would call him. So, but yeah, I'm just there's like, you know, there's so much good stuff that's coming out right now. I just hope that they don't screw it up.
What haven't they screwed up?
Disney is in shambles at this point. But from what I heard, now don't kill the messenger on that. But from what I understood, DVD Overlord, he's a YouTuber. Not trying to plug anybody out, Big John. Not trying to plug anybody out, okay? So, but he has insider sources in Hollywood, and one of his sources said that Bob Chapek is sending out thousands of pink slips now. He's firing a bunch of people because the thing that costs Disney the most money is, I don't know if anybody knows this, but there's plans currently right now to build a bullet train from New York down to Florida. The end of the line in Florida was gonna be Disney. It was gonna be Disney World. But because of all the controversy and all the bad things that are happening in Disney right now, they changed the final destination to Universal Studios.
Oh, okay.
That is a huge...
So, hold on. So let's start. Let's. Who was that? Okay.
Finish what you're doing, dude. It's okay.
All right. So to kind of disseminate what you're saying, is somebody is saying that they have insider information.
Who has never
And
been proven wrong?
first things first. When did you hear this?
I would have to go back and take a look at the video. It's been about, I think it was like a week or two ago.
Okay.
But
So hold on. If it's been a week or two ago, I can guarantee you this: it didn't happen. Because anytime any company goes through major layoffs, it ends up affecting their bottom line, and their stock market actually gets affected because it makes people skittish about investments. So since Disney hasn't actually fallen, and Disney's stock hasn't fallen, and you haven't heard on the news about Disney's stock falling, that didn't happen. I always have a very, very questionable consent when someone says, well, I have insider information.
If I may interject, the insider that he talks, the insider spies that he has, they've never been proven wrong.
Apparently they just have, because it hadn't happened. Trust me,
it has.
I guarantee you it hasn't.
They've renewed Bob K-Pack for another 3 years. They've renewed his contract for another 3 years. He has 3 years to get rid of all these people that are ruining the company. And he has to take it. He has to take it a certain way. So yes, his contract has been renewed. I know you know that, for another 3 years. The investors have given him 3 years to get rid of these people.
That's another. Whoa! Investors don't do that. That doesn't. It doesn't work that way.
It does. To a certain
No, the investors don't. The investors sit. Here's what an investor does. I don't know if you've ever dove off into investments, but during investments, you don't control the company.
If you own a certain percentage of the stock, yes, you do. That's why there's a board of directors. And board of investors.
The board of directors control the company.
And if they happen to be investors that have invested a lot of money to the point where they own a certain percentage of stock.
So what you're saying is that investors own Disney. I'm pretty sure the Disney kids would have a lot to argue about that, considering they own the company. Two, if Disney,
they own the majority of, yes, the controlling majority of it, yes, probably. But if the rest of it is owned by investors, how else do you think they afford to do half the stuff that they do? And because I'm telling you, a lot of people like look at
Disney. Okay. Hey, newsflash. Disney does not need investors because Disney makes more money than the state of Florida.
And how do you think it got that way?
1 in 4 people in the state of Florida is employed by Disney. So when you start really talking about who employs who and where the most of the money comes from, yes, Disney made over $50 billion last year. So I mean that's kind of a hard take when you say they need an investor.
No, to get the company started, yes. Investors invest their money, and they expect that's how certain companies get.
Certain companies, Disney did not start that way, and Disney would have done that 60 years ago.
That's my point, please. Okay.
The point is that what you're saying is debunked. If Disney would have gone around and fired a bunch of people, believe me when I tell you, its stock market would have went down, and Disney's not about that.
if you paid attention, their value has been going down. Their stock market has been going down. That's
No, I
the
mean
reason
it
why,
would crash.
That's the reason why so much stuff is
Okay.
happening. But they had to adapt the prices. Well, it's just people can't even afford.
Well, okay. Disney has more money stored away than the state of Florida and Texas combined.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
You're talking about they don't have money. Disney has more money than you can shake a stick
They
at.
don't have money. Hold on a second. I ended up getting a phone call, and it just ended up bringing up audio.
They're not right.
And no, the investors for Disney don't make the decisions at Disney. I really hate to tell you that, but yeah, Disney investors don't make the decisions for Disney.
If they own a certain stock, yes, they do. How do you think Disney has afforded to buy out so many companies? When they wanted to do that, they needed a certain amount of money in order to do that.
Well,
That's how they.
It's kind of like Apple. Apple doesn't need a bank because it is one.
well, I heard a rumor that Disney own a Pornhub.
Yeah, they do.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, they do. They've known them for a very long time.
Yeah.
Well, that's not really surprising.
And then they own.
Oh,
They own
It's true, right?
There are certain businesses that don't really need investors. When you make over $50 billion a year, you don't really need investors. That's why their stock was so high to begin with.
Their stock has continued to plummet because
That they were making. They've lost money. Like, people can't even afford to go to Disney anymore. And tell me that's not true. Disney can't even afford. People can't even afford to go to Disney World or Disneyland anymore because the price of admission is so high. The price of everything. Has even seen like how much a Genie Pass goes for anymore? And they're not even all that rare anymore. So,
Bro, trust me, Disney is not hurting.
well, okay. So let me put it to you this way: what if you're wrong? What if you're wrong, and then everything I says turn out to be true?
Actually, you said that they were falling. Yeah, they did take a very short dip for, let's see. Well, that would just be like an hour. They're up. Disney as a company is up, and they're still rising. So, yeah, and we're an after-hour stock.
I'm just saying. What if I'm everything that I'm telling you about?
No, I'm like literally looking. I'm literally looking at J.P. Morgan Chase, the stock market. So I'm. This isn't questioning. This isn't guessing. This is actually telling you they are up. They're not losing.
From March 22, they're way down. I mean, like you guys are arguing. Basically, you're arguing semantics on just bits and pieces, and not on the same page.
Like, I'm just saying that what if I'm proven right that a bunch of people are going to get laid off because the direction that Disney is going currently is not. And there are investors, whether people want to believe that or not, it's okay. But
Nobody said they didn't have investors. What I'm telling you is that the investors on companies that large don't run the company. Like that just doesn't work that way.
Here's the thing. I had to agree with Big John about something. What he said. If this happened about Disney, a chain reaction will happen in stock and everything, the whole 9 yards.
And you would see, and it would be so dramatic that because of the fact that Disney is so large and Florida is so invested into Disney, Florida as a state couldn't let Disney fall.
That is true. I have to agree with that. That is true.
It would take the state of Florida with it.
Yeah. Pretty much. If
Yeah,
pretty much
but,
it doesn't
uh,
fall,
but,
we fall.
So what about the whole thing where Ron DeSantis actually got rid of their what was it again? That now they have to pay taxes? Their immunity?
Well, for one, he tried. It hasn't worked yet. Not to mention he can't.
Hasn't gone through yet, but if that was to happen,
He made the if that was to happen, I feel sorry for the state of Florida.
Well, the problem is Disney also can't pick up and move. They got so much invested in that area.
They do have a shit ton invested in that area, but for the same reason, the state of Florida can't assume Disney's
That's right.
debt, and as
That's
far as the
right.
roads go. So it's either way it goes. That's like a moot point. That's the reason why Disney isn't even arguing it or discussing it. They're letting him say whatever he wants because they know, technically speaking, one, by Florida law he can't do it. So it's not like they're worried about it. And two, the people's burden would be so great to assume that property that it's not worth it.
it's not even what he's doing at all. He's just forcing Disney to pay their taxes on the Florida taxes, their state. That's what he's doing. They haven't been paying that tax for ever since it was established.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
the problem. Government needs out of
because
private business, and private business needs out of government.
because that business is so large, it takes care of its own streets. So, yeah, like I'm saying, the taxes are still being collected. They're just being used by Disney and allotted by Disney's. But just like they were saying, the debts from these roads and streets would then be assumed by the state of Florida and by those taxpayers, meaning that the new taxpayers would get about I think it was a $2 million debt just in the streets, and that would be the county. So yeah, they don't want to do that either.
I'm just telling you that there are certain things happening with Disney, and if they don't fix it, Disney's gonna fall flat on its face. I know you don't like to. I know people don't like to think that it's gonna happen, but it very well could happen.
Again,
Well, like, what about, what if they were like all the movies that have failed at the box offices, and they had to, they barely even broke even to make them. They didn't even break even. They didn't even come close. They actually lost money to several of these movies. And I'm just
that's actually quite common with movies. Because
Thor: Love and Thunder, it lost money. It didn't even come close to breaking 500 million, and that's what it needed to do in order to even break even. Didn't even come close to that.
yeah, like
The watching the film over something that was so stupid, it wasn't even aired in the Middle Eastern countries or even China, or even in some other countries. I'm pretty sure over a stupid kiss.
because you know why, right? Because
Disney
Disney likes put the knee. That's why.
We're not being over street because we don't want to get Big John to get a strike. But yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna say the PG version. Disney likes to bend the knee. That's it.
Yeah. So, but they ended up losing money over it, and I don't care about any of that stuff. To be honest, the reason why I didn't like the movie was because they stubbed Tim Allen, and Tim Allen to me is Buzz
Amazing.
Lightyear.
Yes, he is. Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear, no matter what.
Yeah, doesn't matter how much what they tried to spin on it. They tried to spin on it. It was the movie that wasn't the voice for the toy. It's
No.
Still, just the whole reason was he couldn't.
Like, if you were a actual Toy Story fan, you know Tim Allen was Buzz Lightyear, no matter what.
and I think that they didn't even offer it to him because they wanted to go into a new direction. But I know that Tim Allen currently is working on a Santa Claus TV series.
It's about time.
Plus. So there's that, and he was working on that. That's one of the reasons why he wasn't able to do it. And a lot of people want to claim that he's too old. Well, that may be true, but his voice hasn't changed.
Yep.
And so I think that regardless of anything else.
And not only that, and people who are actual Toy Story fan, Tom Hanks is Woody, no matter what.
And even Tom Hanks backed up Tim Allen about this. They even said it was a huge mistake that they didn't do that. Huge mistake. And so, but you could have done anything with that movie. But
So out of curiosity, did you even see that movie?
I did. So I saw it. And I was the only one in the theater that went and saw it.
Really?
It was so sad. Yes, I was the only one in the theater at that time. It was on a weekend. It was on a weekend
What
that I went
movie?
and saw it. I was the only one in the theater.
Oh, what movie was it?
Sad, but I found out that
Lightyear?
well, I found out that there was Buzz was supposed to have a love interest, but they at the last minute they changed it. There a lot of the stuff that they were doing in the movie, it made sense. The whole crystallic fusion thing, how they made that was interesting. I found. I didn't like what they did to Zurg, because all I will say is this: once they introduced time travel, I knew how the movie was going to end. Instantly ruined it. Because I think everybody can agree, once they put time travel into a movie, you know how it's going to end.
Yeah.
You know exactly how it's going to end.
Yeah. A Doc Brown and Marty McFly moment.
Oh God.
Or better yet, a Rick and Morty moment.
Yeah. So, but it was actually, for what it wasn't that bad of a movie. But the fact is that a lot of people didn't like it because it wasn't Tim Allen, and they lost money on it because this is just my personal opinion, or my thought about it, is because it didn't air in a lot of different countries.
I would argue that they lost money on it because of the fact that it's like the 14th Toy Story, and at this point, they almost just keep making them to keep the toys selling, not people going to the movies.
It wasn't even Toy Story. That's the problem. It wasn't even Toy Story, because like I said, had Tim Allen done the voice, I'm pretty sure people would have gone and seen it. But the
Was
fact
it Buzz
is
Lightyear?
that-
Was it Buzz Lightyear?
No.
Yeah, it was.
No.
That's actually your complaint, is because Buzz Lightyear wasn't voiced by Tim Allen. That was your complaint.
No, my complaint was that they already did a Buzz Lightyear. Hold on a second. Oh, there's something you don't see every day.
Huh.
No, it's an old biplane. Holy crap. Wow. Like, seriously, wow. That's something you do not see every day. An old biplane just flew over. I'm at my job right now. I'm in the parking lot.
Cool.
So yeah, that's something you don't see every day. No, they did. It was Buzz Lightyear only in name only. Okay, because they did a whole Buzz Lightyear of Star Command had the movie actually represented something like that, you know, it's just something just remotely like that.
It's changing it to Buzz Lightyear in name only.
It didn't do that. You know, it had nothing to do with the original cartoon series. It had nothing to do with Toy Story. It was only Buzz Lightyear in name. I mean, I thought that the original concept, you know, for the Space Ranger suits, they were okay. But I thought the fact that they didn't even include the jetpack with the wings in the back, instead for that they had like an emergency ripcord where they pulled on it, a bunch of safety balloons blew up around the suit. Really? They didn't even have the Star Command lasers mounted in the wrists. They only they had slotted areas for weapons, but that's about it.
So they didn't bring Woody Allen back to play a character that wasn't Buzz Lightyear.
Woody Allen? Who the hell?
Or sorry, sorry, not Woody Allen, but
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
No.
They didn't bring him back to play Tim Allen back to play Woody, and the character wasn't Woody.
Buzz.
Or sorry, Buzz. I'm trying to understand what the complaint is, truthfully. Because at first it's Buzz Lightyear, and then you said, well, it wasn't Buzz Lightyear. Okay, well then that would be the reason why they didn't bring back the original actor, is because it was a different person.
In name only. It's Buzz Lightyear in name only. Not a bit of anything that they did in that movie even resembled Buzz Lightyear. I know it's kind of a hard thing to understand. Did you actually go see the movie?
No, I'm just trying to understand what you're saying.
So you didn't go see the movie?
No. That's why I haven't commented on it. You're the one commenting on it. I haven't commented. I'm just
you know, saying that there are certain films that Disney has lost money on, and that's one of them. Because I will always say this: no matter what the company is, no matter what the property is, no matter what it is, if you stray too far from the original formula, that what made it popular in the first place, it's gonna crash and burn, and that applies to.
And once again, I would tell you that you're wrong. A prime example would be Deadpool. The first place Deadpool came out was on Wolverine, the Wolverine individual movie. So yeah, when Ryan Reynolds came back as the actual Deadpool, the one that wasn't reinvented, that would be Not to mention, if you've ever read any book ever, you would find that almost anything that a movie makes off of a book doesn't follow the original book.
That is true.
So what you really want to say is, you want to say, unless the depending on what you're talking about and how engulfed in culture the actual storyline is, allows the artistic freedoms of the director to pick and choose. Because if the story is too engulfed in society, in culture, it won't work, just because you've strayed too far from what the majority like.
If you're going to make a comic book movie based on a comic book, you should probably hire a director that knows the material, not somebody who's trying to make a name for themselves.
Yeah, but Spider-Man's doing really well, and it's made for normies. It's not made for Spider-Man fans.
It doesn't. No, there hasn't been. The only Spider-Man that followed actual Spider-Man would have been the one that was in the Avengers. That all the rest of them, they're made for TV.
Tom Holland's Spider-Man isn't.
Yeah.
No,
Spider-Man at all.
But
He's my favorite.
I mean, I didn't say he was my favorite. I said that he would be the one that best suits the actual comic book. It's the cockiness, the desire to please. Everybody else focused in on the cockiness, but they forgot about the fact that Spider-Man yearned for approval. A lot of Spider-Man is yearning for approval. So the following around of Tony Stark and always wanting his approval.
Yeah, this Tom Holland Spider-Man, but the story, the fact about the Spider-Man is still the same. Okay. Core material.
Actually, they redid the entire Spider-Man story after the first. When they changed Spider-Man's, they literally changed the entire story.
You know, builds web shooters, becomes a superhero, learns a painful lesson about shirking his duties, loses somebody else they're really close to him, because let's face it, superheroes, they're not really superheroes unless they suffer a great tragedy. It happens every single time. And, you know, but still, the core material is still the same. Except for the Sam Raimi's Spider-Man is a little different. He had the bio web shooters because they couldn't quite figure out how to build a web shooter for the Spider-Man. But in my personal opinion, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, I think nailed it on the head with everything.
You do, of course, understand the description you just gave for Spider-Man. You can use the exact same description for Thor, for Deadpool, for almost every superhero that's there. But that doesn't mean their story didn't change. That just means that the events, some events stayed the same.
Which is the core material.
Because who Spider-Man was changed, and they redid his growing up, just like they did the same thing with Superman. They redid his growing up.
Which Superman comic are you talking about? Still, yeah, I know that he's still an alien that comes from another planet, goes to Earth to survive, gets raised by country bumpkin parents, and that's what they were. That's what John and Martha Kent were, depending on which version are you going with. Because it also could include Red Sun, which, by the way, excellent movie. Superman Red Sun, so good. But it's still the same core material. There, you know, even though the timeline might change or certain aesthetics might change, it's still the core material. But you go too far away from it, like say Superman had always had these powers, or it was he was not sent to Earth, he was sent to some other planet.
There's actually that comic book.
Wasn't that
we didn't have a yellow sun
version of it, wasn't it? They did a Stan Lee version of it where Superman had blonde hair and drove a motorcycle.
I'm not, man. It's been since I was reading Superman comics. It's probably been a good almost 30 years.
Because like I know that they did, like Marvel and DC did like several mashup comics, and I know that.
None of which is canon, as far as I know.
Yeah, I know, because like their version of Superman, Nightclaw, that was really cool. No, that was not Superman. That was a mashup of Wolverine and Batman. It was either Nightclaw or Darkclaw or something like that, and which was kind of cool. But then they mashed up the Joker and Sabretooth. That was nightmare fuel on that one. It was weird. But like I said, there's like, they did it, but I know that Stan Lee did a version of Superman where he had blonde hair, he wasn't wearing the red and blue tights. He was wearing something similar to it, but not quite. It was more like a police uniform, and he was a policeman. He drove around on a motorcycle.
Are you sure you're talking about Stan Lee?
It might have been, could have been Jim Lee. I can't remember. But I know the comic book exists. And it was that for a time. Like about an issue or two that did that. But like I said, still the same core material, but if you stray too far away from the original formula that made Superman, it's no longer Superman. Same thing with every other character. And that's why so many characters or whatnot, they end up, their books end up failing or they fall out of popularity. It happens. And, and that's the natural way of comics anymore. A certain character could be on top 1 minute and in the recycling bin the next. And that's true. That's very, very true. It's all
Example.
on how they handle it.
Can you give me an example of that?
Hmm?
Give me an example of that.
Give you an example of that? Let's see. I know that Ghost Rider at one point was that way. He had a big surge in the popularity in the 80s and 90s, and until Nicolas Cage's movie came out, he was kind of an obscure character. Still, people knew who he was, but they didn't buy the comic books very much at all. And it's like these characters that are somewhat obscure, but until they reach popularity heights where they decide to make a solo movie about it, then they get surged to popularity. And just if the movie is a failure, then they go back into obscurity, or they trash the character and just come up with something different. But Ghost Rider is one of those things. Until Nicolas Cage made that movie, he was an obscured character. She-Hulk was the same way. Or even Deadpool, like Big John said, wasn't all that popular until they redesigned the character, and then the character became a little bit more popular. He started breaking the fourth wall more often. He started appearing in more time.
You're confusing the comic book with the movie. The comic book Deadpool has always been very popular. That's how it survived for so long, is because it was popular.
It didn't become popular until the 90s again. It was really, like I said, during the 90s, it received a very a surge in popularity when they redesigned the character. And I'm just telling you that he became more wacky. He wasn't quite as serious. There was, he wasn't quite near. He wasn't the Ryan Reynolds.
You should probably look to see who Deadpool was. Deadpool's always been that way. As a matter of fact, yeah, actually, and this is where I'm going to show that you're wrong. His original nickname was what? The Merc with a Mouth. That is his original nickname. So yeah, he was always cocky. He was always a smartass. Ryan Reynolds just accentuated that. But he was he was popular. He was popular. I mean, wow.
Was he a ripoff?
No, ripoff of who? There was no other superhero like him.
We're going into the Deadpool Marvel DC thing here with Deathstroke. Because the names are switched around a little bit, stuff like that.
They're exactly the same thing, though. They're exactly the same character. I don't think
they're a little different.
Quite the healing factor that Deadpool has, but he does have something similar.
Yeah, just look at their names. They're civilian names. Yeah.
I think it was DC did it first, and then Marvel did it second. Like a lot of the properties that they've done. Hell, Captain Marvel was originally Fawcett City Comics, was an independent comic book until it was bought out by DC. That's why Captain Marvel, Captain Marvel Shazam, originates from the city Fawcett City, as an homage to the comic books. But yet Marvel decided to, right after that, came up with Captain Marvel, and then it was the female Captain Marvel, the black female Captain Marvel, which we saw in an homage to, and Multiverse of Madness, the Doctor Strange 2 movie, which, by the way, excellent film. They finally got Charles Xavier right. So good.
Except
So
for,
good.
except for they kind of messed up
Everybody else,
Scarlet Witch. She was all over the place.
kind of.
Oh god.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. No, I
want
did-
my kids! I'm gonna rip this guy's head off that's just crawling on the ground, and then... Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. Okay, I'm gonna rip somebody's head off again. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. Yeah, no.
Oh, pretty much that movie I saw that, like she was ripping heads off left and right.
Yeah, except for when the time came that she could get America Chavez, and then she's like, oh, never mind, and then there we gotta go again, and then she's like, oh, never mind. It was so...
Yeah.
Because plot armor.
Could have done it.
They got plot armor. They couldn't kill him.
No, just, you should... well, we're getting into...
Because they said if she really wanted to kill him, she would have. She could have easily snuck up behind Doctor Strange and killed him,
Well,
just like she did everybody else.
the one kill that I was pissed off that she did was against Professor X, Star Sector. Supposedly he's supposed to be the most powerful in world,
No.
and yet he died. No, and yet he died that easily. Come on.
I'm sorry. It is kind of like what his astral body when he's in his mind. There's like some kind of connection to it. If you kill somebody's astral body, you kill them in real life. Just like what happened in the first Doctor Strange when he electrocuted that guy's astral body. He told Christine to hit him again with the paddles, and he used that energy to kill that one dude's astral body, and he died in real life. It's probably along the same lines. But yeah, no, it was brutal. And what was it? I can't remember the dude's name. The dude with the sonic screen, or the sonic vibration from his vocal cords. He can't talk. Black Vulcan or Black Bolt. Black Bolt. The way he died, that was so anticlimactic. And of course, Reed Richards, he just kind of fell apart. But yeah, no, it was the so like I said, certain certain movies are they stray too far away from the formula, and it's no any good. And then sometimes you get movies that hit it out of the ballpark, but it's a crapshoot, unfortunately. It depends on the directors, depends on the actors, special effects. That's kind of a side product.
So, Per, how you doing today? Haven't got a chance to say hi yet. Is she even in this one?
I don't think so.
Oh no, she's not.
Where's not on Discord? Oh my god.
Hey, what you doing?
playing.
Hello? Huh?
Here. He's playing.
Oh. Well, I came over to say hi.
Hi.
Hi. I figure you probably want. There's probably a reason why you want to be in your own chat, so I will let you be.
You're fine.
Hold on, lots of stream noise of game noise. Hold on. Ooh. Oh no, no, no.
Paper.
Hey, Fredo.
I didn't even do anything. Sorry about that.
What?
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop back over into my chat. I just wanted to make sure to come over and say hi.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay. You don't have to leave if you don't want to, but that's fine.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you were here. Maybe you were. I didn't know if you were in here for a reason, or I'm not. I'm not sure.
I just had a really bad day, and I didn't want to come in sound all depressed on your stream, so out of respect, I stayed over here.
Well, I mean, you can come over and joke with us.
Okay.
If you want to.
I can do that.
For do I have to carry into my shoulder into Big John on Discord? I will do it.
That
Hold
was
on.
I was gonna say it
Everything.
looks like
Apparently, everybody's coming over here. We're all
No,
coming
I
to
was-
see you.
you guys left. You know me. I'm single screen, still getting used to Discord, and everybody got quiet except for that guy. And he's like, "Well, I seem to always do this, and I share an opinion, and nobody can handle it." I'm like, you really weren't sharing anything.
No.
Yeah.
who are you talking? Oh, never mind. I can guess.
Hyper.
Yeah.
Hi. Toggles would be helpful.
Yeah. Toggles normally help you with mitigation.
Yeah. So I got my arm twist by my friend to do raid mission, like raids on Star Wars. Like you said, Alfredo, can you raid those? I was suck your dick. I was like, what?
Alfredo, Big John, can you guys
Yo.
have a safe word so when people I don't know that are like that come?
Okay. It's just him.
That was quite interesting. That was quite interesting.
Yeah, it does get that way sometimes.
Oh well.
He is a very opinionated, very right-wing-ish.
Oh, are we talking about the same person?
Yeah,
Who was it?
and Captain Starhawk, and he believes in a lot in YouTube, when you should probably put more investment into like the stock market.
he and I used to be pretty good friends, and then he decided that because I wanted more information than what was being thrown out on
Well,
Fox News or YouTube being shared, and tried to point out that the way he's seeing it was wrong,
yeah, like,
because what he was saying and what the actuality were two different things. So when I told him that, you know what, it's nothing I really care about, when I came back later, he had left my Discord and defriended me.
Well, that
like,
is sad.
yeah, like Big John.
Yo,
Like I said about Disney, you're correct. If Disney fall, a big chain reaction will happen.
oh yeah, the whole fucking state will be fucked. If Disney goes down, the whole fucking state of Florida's fucked.
Not only
I mean,
that, their stock and everything they own.
yeah.
And like, I tried to explain that to him, and like, he kind of ignored me about it.
What?
Well, but kind of
Not
like he
that, he
said,
won't
he's
stop
well,
talking.
yeah. Well, he wants to say, well, what if I'm right? Well, I mean, what if a frog had wings? The problem is a frog doesn't have wings, and what I'm saying, if you heard it 3 weeks ago, and it was on YouTube, it should have already happened. If it would have already happened, their stock would have lost a shit ton, like a shit ton. I mean, that's just, and investors don't make corporate decisions. They don't.
I do like Doomcock though. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Entertaining. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
He's entertaining. The guy Overlord DVD Overlord actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you said it backwards, I was like, oh, this guy's just hearing bits and pieces of things.
Yeah. Well, that's.
I know
I
Overlord
refuse to get
DVD.
political. I refuse to get political in Purr's chat. So I will shut. I will shut the fuck up. Ain't that right, Purr?
You can get political in my chat, that's fine. But
Well, here's
you know
the
what?
thing.
When it gets to the point of, well, I'm asking you for a more reliable source than what you're giving me, and then you're turning around and telling me that I'm a sheep or have, you know, a herd mentality because, you know, I'm not just blindly following. Yeah, I'm going to have a problem with that
Hey,
because I'm respecting your opinion. I'm just asking you for a more reliable source.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
if I call you a loving lamb, would that be sort of like calling you a sheep? Giggity.
Oh boy. Oh, Big John.
Every guy is
Oh.
like a loving lamb. We all know what that is. Purr's like, what the fuck is a loving lamb?
Oh, Big John. I'll be your lamb. Oh.
It's
oh,
well, no, it's a blow up sheep.
Yeah. Oh,
That's-
oh,
I
Big
do
John.
know
Can
what
I
it
be your
is.
lamb?
Thank you.
I could be your lamb, Big John. Bah.
Oh, whoa. Oh, no, Alfredo. Alfredo, don't say lamb. Because you say lamb, and all of a sudden I'm thinking, oh, you've got to be the Lamb of God. And that's like, whoa, stop. No. Draw the line.
Bah.
It's just bad. When in doubt, you're going to burn in hell. But at least you won't burn alone. I'll be in cell 3.
Remember what Rick James said once: cocaine is an old drug.
Remember what
I'm not planning on burning in hell. I'm planning on having a much more interesting thing to do there.
Man, in hell right now, I got my own VIP session, my own VIP room, and like every 2 weeks, me and Satan and other people have have a tea party.
And my chat would like to remind us all that on the server we're on, the name Loving Lamb is not taken.
Well, I might make a new character.
See, this is how you can tell we're dealing with my chat now. It's like, hey, by the way, the fuck doll you were talking about earlier, yep, name's perfectly available. You might want to grab that up.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna make a new character called Big John Loving Lamb.
Too many characters. Giggity.
Just abbreviate it, BJ lovingly.
PJ, PJ,
That takes
loving
okay, now that just takes on a whole new meaning.
I
PJ
know.
loving that.
Okay, we got to go to IP, guys.
GIP.
VIP, independent.
I went north. There's 5 spots though. I took north.
All right,
If I
IP.
can, if I can click them.
Can't you get the IP through the?
Speaking as Bad Dragon.
portal?
No, I can't click it. You have to do
Oh
it.
yes! Yay!
Yes. Speaking as Bad Dragon, a fun name enables you to meet some interesting people.
Hi.
I'm pretty sure he was talking directly to you at that one. I'm just gonna throw
Right.
that out there. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about that one.
Yeah, I'm interesting.
I wonder how many people like. I mean, there's this obvious example with Twitter and the board of directors, and the responsibility of the board of directors to the investors right here in our face. How many people does
Yeah.
he think is on the board of directors?
Look, he still thinks that the investors run the board of directors. So yeah,
No, the board of directors has a responsibility to the investors.
but no
And they
obligation.
don't, yeah. Other than to make them money.
Yes, but they can't tell him what to do. That's the reason why he's. And I mean, that's why originally I said, well, the Disney kids would have a lot to say about that.
Yeah. Oh. You know, I hate it when. Okay, I don't hate it, but it makes it really hard when somebody with maybe a similar line of thought talks like that. Because I'm probably the odd guy out here. I'm probably the crazy right-wing conservative Christian Bible thumper guy. You know, hearing him go say all that stuff, it's just like, oh my god, shut up, dude.
Man.
Just
But my question is, did your butthole perker when you said all that?
Oh no, I don't care. No, I enjoy it actually. So.
Actually,
What, having your butthole pucker.
giggity.
Yeah.
I just got the name from Guitar Hero.
Actually, I had a brother who.
Salt drops. Yeah.
Let's just say he helped me with not having to pucker so much. Wasn't the nicest guy. Boy, that caused silence.
Well, you would hate to hear my most recent encounter at work then.
Oh, I don't mind.
Well, we have some
it's
real
up to-
Bible thumpers where I work, and of course
Just not
they
letting
bring
it
their
get
Bible to
better.
work every day, and they read it during lunch, and they have their crosses, and believe it or not, they have white and red with stars and stripes Jesus hats, so that everybody knows. And they heard me talking and scuffed. So I politely looked at him and said, well, if you read that fucking book you've been bringing to work every day for the last 365 days, you'd think you'd be fucking done with it by now. Not to mention, if you look up Matthew's chapter 6, verse 5 and 6, you'll find out, kind of not supposed to be doing what you're doing.
Well done.
Yeah, like.
And then, of course, I was the bad guy. And then they
Yes.
looked it up because they had a Bible, and lo and behold, I was
It
right.
won't let me. Just so you know, it won't let me click them. So
Yeah, that's why
So,
I'm just standing
so
here.
in my case, like I still have a friend
Hey,
that always like is so
Ray,
religious
Ray,
times 10.
let's
and
go.
always trying to bring a Bible and like trying to do a exorcist on me to try to fix me.
What? What is he Catholic?
I'm gonna say no.
They-
He was Christian.
so
I can't say why because I don't want no one to get mad. That's why.
Hi there, Big John,
Hey.
giving you some love.
You're
Thank
all
you
right,
for
bud.
sharing the love. Thank you for sharing the love. And
I
for
think
all the
some
people
people
that's
know
coming
why.
into the chat, I would
Maybe
like to
this
thank
one.
you for coming in. Welcome to
Well, like
Big
I
John
said, you sound
TW
just like a
stream.
guy at work I know. So.
Fredo, what you're telling me is they tried to banish your wheelchair back to hell.
No. Not that. Like, they trying to fix me because of my sexuality. That's fine.
Oh, the
Oh.
sexuality part. Oh, we were going with the MS part. My bad.
Well, that part isn't broken. Wait a minute.
And their eye, it is.
Yeah, until you get into like who actual
Well,
King
then-
James was, and then it gets a little fuzzy.
Well,
He
then what they
really,
need
he
to do-
probably shouldn't have wrote the book. Or rewrote the book. I'm just saying.
Then what they probably ought to do is not have sex with you if you're not their type, or your interests aren't their interests.
Well, but then how? Look,
solves the problem.
I don't know because you didn't have sex with him, so you didn't know. Oh,
Alfredo,
Yeah.
do you mind talking about what happened while you're in a wheelchair or whatever?
Oh, because I was born with a disease called MD, muscular dystrophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, our family has. I don't know if it's MS or MD, but yeah, our family's pretty stricken with it, pretty good.
and for those of y'all who don't know, me and Alfredo are very good friends, and yes, I make fun of everybody for everything. And about
That's
a
the
week
only way to do
ago,
it.
Alfredo found out that he was no different.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, baby. I still believe you're just in it for the parking, motherfucker.
Oh, you still bring that up? That freaking theory?
Look, see, that's when we were talking about Disney World. He was quiet because his ass lives in Florida. His wheelchair
Yep.
ass gets in. He gets in the front of the line. He's the reason why you're late. I go there. I ride 2 rides in 8 hours. He goes there. He rides every damn ride in the park twice. Next time, motherfucker, hook a nigga up. Just, come on, ride with me. I'll hold your hand.
No, you should list that as a perk of dating you.
Oh yeah. like concerts are great too. Like out here we had a place called I don't know what it's called now, but I went to the concert and I got a handicap plate myself.
I'm going
And
to
boy,
the concert.
You get in there, you get the front row parking, you get your own exit. It's like amazing.
Hey, I can get one of those. I'm just saying. How unlucky
That's
was
pretty
that
good
ring?
stuff.
Nope, I am actually going to be going in October to
Oh
see
yeah,
Elton John on his farewell tour.
Oh nice.
yeah, that was. And they hit me right at the 2-hour mark. So sad.
Oh yeah. Where is it? There it is.
Oh well. Too soon, you win some, you lose some. Unfortunately.
Purr.
They'll meet me next time.
Here's some forge.
La,
I
la,
end up
la.
liking thermal better than empath or pain.
Oh, thermal's awesome.
See how fast forge recharges.
Ow.
Big John got on his. He's got empath. Oh yeah.
You're.
No?
Do what?
Well, I was thinking about your other tune that was also an empath.
Yeah, it's also an impact. It's also an imp. I'm thinking about making a radiation, but I'm not sure.
That'd be good for like this team and stuff like that, where we're just running around these levels and stuff before we get to like Mega Incarnate.
I would love to be able to run a Fire Rad controller team. Nothing but Fire Rad controller.
Oh, like accelerated metabolism? I think I would too. I've been thinking about that since you mentioned it, so yeah.
Of course, it'll be more fun over on my server, but hey. All those imps.
Hey, that guy that keeps approaching you at your dwelling there, maybe I'd have him try to boost their internet so you can set their server up.
It's not so much the boosting of it. I've actually worked with the owner of the hotel. They were going to allow me access until corporate said, hey, this one port that you need to open up, yeah, can't do that. Credit card runs on that.
Oh.
Yeah. So because of that, nope.
Yeah, to be Stone, we talked about that before. We talked about
Not even in the office?
Not even in the office.
Wow.
Because it opens the port, so therefore it also creates an insecurity in the credit card system.
Yeah.
Isn't that the credit card system in a whole?
No, you're not supposed to believe that. What I want to say.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Oops. I'm gonna have to watch Big John.
What?
I put Forge on you, and I'm trying to figure out how
What's
fast
Forge
it
do?
recharges.
Well, why don't you turn on the recharge timers?
Yeah,
I could, but
That
would be easy.
I'm so comfortable where I am.
Because what happens whenever the timer doesn't agree with what my mind is telling me is happening?
Exactly. No, it's just aesthetically, I don't care for it.
The only time I ever see that is when I'm leveling up.
Once I change my mind up, need it right up, only
I just
need
took
it
one run
sort
through.
of kinda.
Okay, Forge is perma without any enhancements. For one person. Okay.
Once I change my mind up, drug can't find us. If you don't mind, I'm just doing drugs.
One guy here all by himself.
He was okay all by himself. I mean,
Strange, like, out of the blue discussion I had at work. How do you think the pyramids were built? Kid just asked me to, like, out of the blue. I'm like, oh, all right.
By aliens, duh.
I was like, I think of the internal ramp theory. That's the one that works for me, but
all the stones were floated down the river on reed rafts. The stones were floated down the river on reed rafts. What did I miss?
absolutely nothing. I heard it was air-filled bellies. some animal.
Oh, building the pyramids. Oh, okay, yeah.
That was a good guess for missing something. Oh, speaking of missing something, did you guys ever see that, who does that, RuPaul? On...
Hardways.
No, RuPaul was on, Family Feud. And, like, answered the question way before it came out and still got it right. Got the #1 spot and everything.
I was gonna say, I think the most interesting theory that I've heard about how they were built was that they were placed onto or had special barges built around them so that when floods occurred on the Nile and like rivers, that they were able to float them down the rivers that way.
So they built it by season? Is that how that would work? Okay.
Stop and think about the size of those blocks. It theoretically would be the easiest way to have been moved. Because though people can point out all of these ways that would have resulted, yes, in a lot of death of the Hebrew slaves, what you think about is they're also not going to kill them all because then they have no labor.
No. That was the funniest thing about what Biden said about owning your Second Amendment right. Oh, we got bombs and tanks. You're not going to kill your entire population, though. A lot of people don't think like you said.
Oh, yeah. Who is it? Do I know him? Yeah, it's Bad Dragon. Sure. Yeah, you've never met me before.
Where did these guys come from?
I think they were chilling over in the corner having a spot of tea. You know, just maxing and relaxing and acting all cool and shooting some b-ball outside of the school.
Okay, First Prince.
Aha, there's some up on the top of that.
Okay, Will Smith.
Hey, whoa. Look here, Chris Rock. Don't make me smack you like Per wants to be smacked. Well, hold on. I don't even think Per wants to be smacked like that. That was so aggressive.
Like what?
How Will Smith smacked Chris Rock.
The pimp slap.
I mean, he brought it like from downtown Julie Brown and just bitch smacked the fuck out of him. Like open hand and all. I'm pretty sure a finger wrapped around Chris Rock's face. I'm just saying.
Remember, the power of the pimp slap is really powerful.
I cannot argue that, sir. You are correct. May the power of the pimp compel you.
Yeah, even when once you get the white powder on your freaking palm hand, and bam, slap.
Sir, we don't know what white powder it is you're referring to, sir. Are you talking about baking soda or sugar?
Giggity. That's up to you.
Baking soda. Okay, all right. This is 2022, people. These are the same people that were that were eating Tide Pods. Do we really need to give them drugs? I am a firm believer in hashtag ad. This is the Kool-Aid from AutoZone.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's mixed half and half for your safety. Like damn. It was like damn, will you hold my hand? Hey, there's some people over here chilling behind this rock, and they looked at me funny, and yeah.
Okay, Big John, on the doll, show them where they touch you.
He said, look out.
On your minions, show them where the bad guy touched you. Yeah. Hey, I got a temporary power. What power did I get?
You clicked an artifact. So you
Oh,
would have gotten the linchpin of the wheel, probably. Or something similar.
Idol of... Why can't they use English?
Kappa blue.
That's why I tell you. I'm an engineer, not an English major. Hey, your loincloth is showing, sir. Sir.
Not much is showing with the loincloth.
I know that's kind of sad.
I gotta be
I don't think that was a loincloth. I think that was more like a loin napkin. I mean, I'm just saying.
It's a penis cloth.
Hey, there's one guy over here. I mean, he's dead, but there's one guy over here now. Are we going down?
Well, I'm trying to figure out where he was. He should be somewhere down around here.
Who is he?
Argos.
Oh. Okay. Oh, we gotta pause for this.
Okay, this is a really bad idea, but...
Thank you, Comfy
I'm
Box.
already here, so-
Oh, Comfy. It has been a long time, my friend. Where have you been?
Right. Extreme noses pounces on you, ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bolts from across the floor. Noses, your Nicky Wicky till day Matilda hee hee. Unzips your baggy is pants, oh baby, you so musky. Take me home, pet me and make me yours, and don't forget to stuff me. See me like my little baby tail for your bulgy wulgy. Kisses and lickies your neck. I hope daddy likey nuzzles and wuzzles your chest.
There you go.
I be getting thirsty. Hey, I got a little itch. You think you can help me? Only 7 inches long. Ooh, please adopt me. Paws on your butt as I lick my lips. Gotta hit him with this furry shit. You don't see it coming.
And yeah, work's been crazy. I imagine. But I'm glad to see you back. Also, Sue is such a legend for that terrible song. Is that who sings it? I honestly don't know who sings that song. But I do thank whoever sings it. I mean, that was... She's my idol. Susan is a YouTuber and an awesome singer. Oh, yeah. The bad copy pasta. I wish I could find the actual song. Like, she needs to produce that.
Alfredo.
Yes, princess.
Oh.
Hey, did you play your D&D game?
Yes, it was last night. It was like a one shot.
What character do you run?
In that one shot,
Uh-huh.
I did a fighter slash arcane archer.
Nice.
How do you do?
Put it this way, I'm the only one who survived.
Bro, give me a... See, I don't know. I can just see Alfredo playing like... I can see Alfredo playing D&D and he's like, can I roll to fuck your character?
Good.
20! Nailed it.
Dude, you gotta watch. Oh, let me find it.
Oh, you gotta send it directly to me, otherwise I can't see it. Comfy box. Collection your defiance. Sir, I've seen what's on the other side of this wall. We don't want what's on the other side of this wall.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, Per does. We don't. I'm scared. She needs to hold my hand.
It's okay, Big John. I'm here. I will hold your hand. And
Okay.
like, I will say, shh. It's okay. It'll be over soon. It'll be over soon.
Look, don't make me promises that you can't keep. I've been hurt before.
Don't worry. I'll be gentle.
Anytime, my friend. Anytime. I'm pretty sure that the team will go on without me. But I'm thinking that, I mean, it's like 8:30. As much as I would love to stay, I'm gonna need to get off here pretty soon because I've got to go to take my daughter to Walmart. Oh,
We can just bail out.
are you sure?
Yeah, the mission's complete. That's fine.
All right.
You staying on, Per?
Probably not. I'm gotta get that sleep before I go into work tonight, and I've got an extra shift later this week.
Okay.
All right. All right, guys. As much as I would really like to stay on, believe me when I tell you I would really like to stay on, I'm gonna have to go because I made my daughter a promise that I would take her to Walmart. So, uh, please excuse me. Forgive
Hey,
me.
have a good night, friends.
All right,
Good
guys.
night.
You guys have a good one.
You too.
All right, guys. That's just us. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming along. If you haven't hit that follow button, do me a favor. Dude, loud, loud, loud here. We'll just do this. All right, guys. Thank you for following along. Thank you for keeping up with me. If you aren't already following, do me a favor. Go ahead, smash that follow button, and yeah, it lets you know when I come on. Every time we come on, we try to be happy. We try to be up to beat. We always talk about something. You know, we try to keep it interesting. As always, for everybody that's out there, do me a favor. Be careful, have fun, and you guys are the reason why I do this. So keep it real, keep it up, my guys. None but love. Thanks. See you guys tomorrow.